You befriended Dohalim, but did we lose waifu? Kisara, no! What a downgrade. The Master Core of Earth, the fruits of Helgen, have imbued it with unfathomable quantities of astral energy. Well, we got 3 of the 5 Master Cores, chat. Let's go. Dude, Tales of Arise has one of the strongest Tales of casts to date. These characters are all so good. Cheese fondue! Oh, I'm so glad that, hey, by the way, once you killed the chameleon, it left behind this recipe for cheese fondue. We should try it out sometime. Melted cheese made by coating the cheese in flour and boiling it in white wine. Most anything can be dipped inside of it for added literal cheesiness. I hate you. Dohalim's perk. If Dohalim perfect evades an enemy attack, his senses become heightened and his rod will gain momentum, greatly extending his range. Ooh. His penetration will also rise, letting him interrupt enemies and land critical hits on them more often. Oh, penetration has to do with critical hits? Oh, okay. Okay.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
It does not seem like being in the support cast is making Law fall behind level-wise, like, at all. Yeah, he's actually still ahead of Alphen and Rinwell, and now Dohalim, who just joined. So I think being in the back in, like, a support group doesn't actually do anything. I think Rinwell just started falling behind on experience because I don't understand how experience works in this game. So that's good to know. That means we don't need to, like, keep out. We don't need to, like, constantly be switching characters, it seems like. And with that in mind, I actually want to put Law back in for a little bit, and we'll have Rinwell sit out. Yeah. Do perform when the boost gauge is full, grows vines that ensnare fast enemies and keep them down. Oh, you slow enemies down. Oh. Okay, super neat. Let's look at Dohalim's skill stuff. Oh, you're also in the middle now for some reason. Start with increased max AG, very good. Elemental defense plus 10. Architect of Coexistence. Though he may have ended the oppression in Eldam and Encia for his own selfish reasons, the peaceful coexistence Dohalim brought is real nevertheless. Former Lord, the Lord who presides over Eldam and Encia, having left his post to travel the world, he seeks an end to the crown contest. Dilettante, an eccentric man with an endless love for music and the arts who puts himself in service of Rena, where power matters above all else. So what, that was resistance plus 10, elemental defense, defense plus 10, all defensive stuff. Fleet-footed enemies nullified by boost attacks, so that's a slowdown thing. We gotta go do novice solo training at some point. Your skill panel order depends entirely on your main party order. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't notice. Oh yeah, it does make sense, because now Rinwell's all the way to the far right. Negative gate. Ooh, dark arts. Oh yeah, because you're a Renin, so you're like... So like, Rinwell is our light mage, and you're our dark mage. Resurrection, so you're a healer. Perfect. Perfect. So we can, potentially... I bet you're not as good at healing as Shion. Shion's definitely, like, the best healer, but if you can learn... You're like a healing... Like a full-on healing mage. Healing dark mage. It doesn't look like you have any healing stuff other than Resurrection, but I'm wondering if you'll get other healing moves later. I hope so. I'm gonna go ahead and give you Resurrection, and I'm gonna give you negative gates. Faster AG recovery for sure. I don't really care about finishing any of them specifically, because they're all plus 10. Plus 10 isn't that big of a deal. And I kind of want to give you air pressure, so you have a lot of magics to choose between. Increasing critical hits with the rod thing is also good. We might get that next, but I'm going to give you that for now. That'll do. You... It's resistance plus 10, elemental attack plus 30. What's this? NPC saved. Right. We haven't gotten that yet. Accessories forged and NPCs saved is all you have right now. Is this making a triangle? Well, no, I can't go down any further than this. It looks like it goes much further to the right. So that's how it's going to keep extending out. I wonder if there's supposed to be one, like, right here-ish. Anyways. That's attack plus 10. What is this? Is very close to being filled out. Resistance plus 10, meh. Elemental attack plus 30 would be really good. Overlimit extension is nice. Increased ailment rate is meh. Easier overlimit is good. Oh, art casting mobility. Never mind. You need that, and you're very close to it. So let's get you art casting mobility. And that's attack plus 30. That'd be amazing. I do still want the normal attack limit and the faster AG recovery. Like, Xion got all of her super expensive stuff at the same time, which is insane. Elemental defense, resistance, defense, basic attack. Increased mid-air damage, increased crit. You know what? Before I even look at anything else, give me all of those. Boom. All right, so that's attack plus 10. We do more critical damage. We do more mid-air damage. Sonic Thrust is worthless, but it only costs like 100, so I got it just to get the attack plus 10. All right. And then we have just enough to get AG restored by perfect evading and guarding, which I think is what I want. AG restored from crits is also very tempting, but give me that. All right, very good. And then we can get plus 20 to elemental defense for just 320 SP, which gives us more defense when we're low on health, which I think is lame, but we could still get. Oh, this is a aerial art that costs 2 AG. Interesting. I don't really want another art that costs 2 AG unless I get another AG first. We'll get the weapon types eventually, and this is solo. We gotta do the solo training stuff soon. Doing pretty good on Alphin's stuff. He's got a lot of stuff checked off, and most of the things he has left are like less than 400 SP, or just at 400. Yeah, like those are super cheap. These are like fairly cheap. That's fairly cheap. These are pretty expensive. And we don't have anything else unlocked at the moment. Looking pretty good. You're saving up for art mobility, right? Yeah, art casting mobility, and that'll work towards attack plus 30, which is good. You're done. Law. You have a lot of stuff to unlock. Armored enemies, we're working on it. Training grounds thing. Claiming a bounty, we're working on it. We might be strong enough for it now. Leg strike, the AI is working on it. What is this? Attack 10. Attack 20 would be really good. Neither of these skills are super worth it. I mean, Dragon Shot might be nice. It goes into the air, which is good. But, like, I feel like AG restored upon enemy defeat is kind of lame, to be honest. Elemental attack plus 20, I don't know if that's really good or not. I think AG restored from critical hits sounds super useful. Because it seems like critical hits are based on the penetration stat, and Law's penetration stat is like what he's best at. Faster AG recovery, I think I want next. I do also want this Awakening Battle Chain bonus. What is it, chat? What is combat points? What is CP? Like, that's what I get at the end of... I get CP at the end of a fight, but what does CP do for me at the end of a fight? What's the point in it? Yes, we do have new finishers to see. Now we have all of Dohalim's finishers, except we don't have Kisara. Someone tell me exactly what combat points means. Because I don't remember exactly. It should be in the field guide? Yeah, but like... I could look at the field guide and try and find that specific entry, or I can ask chat to be like, hey, chat. Someone who knows, tell me. Ooh, I do also really like this. It's elemental defense plus 20. I think I'm going to save for faster AG recovery right now. That's super useful. All right. That's elemental defense plus 20. Solo thing. Items collected. Owls met. Reduced art time from combos, definitely. Is this weak point damage? Increased weak point damage, give me that. Strengthened magic charge is probably good to look at next. AG from critical hits would also be pretty good. Elemental defense plus 10 is meh. Defense plus 10, that's super cheap to get for some different skills. Enemy defeat and concentrate, meh. Oh, what's this? Boost gauge from enemy defeats, meh. All right, looking pretty good. I have 3 SP. I think combat points is like a ranking system for combat. The better you rank, the more SP and maybe experience you get, but I know it boosts combat SP. All right, that's what I figured. That it was just like your overall ranking at the end of a fight. So I think we do... Honestly, I'm going to put that on Law right now. Because we'll want it eventually anyway. So I'm going to get that because theoretically, every fight we do where Law is a part of it, that should start to stack. It'll get us more SP to get Law more skills. Because he should be... The AI should be finishing combat in Awakened State a lot, theoretically. And then faster AG recovery is next. Defense plus 10 is meh. Alright, cool, cool, cool. Neat stuff, neat stuff. Anything else in here? Dude, that chameleon fight was really good. That was a good boss fight. The Dohalim boss fight was good too, other than that Mystic Art spam at the end. So, really good stuff.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kelzelik, do you?
No. Nagal entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
Very fair, honestly, very fair. However, hear me out. She's bae, and I want her back. There was something else I was gonna look at. Crud, I just had it in my head half a second ago, and now I've immediately forgotten. Oh, I think I was gonna look at Rinwell. No, I already turned off sharpness. What was I just thinking of that I wanted to look at? Couldn't have been that important. Open up. Have you played as Rinwell yet? She plays different from most mages. I've only played as Alphen and Shion. I don't usually switch up. In Tales of games, I normally pick a character that I like and then stick with them for pretty much the whole game. And, like, really try and master their combat. Also, even if she plays differently from other Tales of games, it's very rare that I play a game where I like being, like, a mage-style character. I'm much more either sword boy or punch boy. Like, Alphen and Law are my kind of characters. Combat-wise. We're free! We've done it. This is a Telena Palace. The Lord has decreed that the palace is open to all people. You're free to enter. How nice. Look at these Renans. Dahnans cling to their grudge against Renans. Renans cling to their contempt for Dahnans. Years go by and people refuse to change. This might not necessarily be the end of it. Look at all of these Renans become good dudes. Many of my brethren didn't feel at home here, so they left. I stayed, though. This place is... how to put it? Yeah, not bad. Let's go with that. Very intriguing, very intriguing. In the end, I chose to stick with his lordship. What's going to happen to Menansea, though? Who knows, dude? Who knows? Do you prefer Kisara to Shion as a waifu chaos? I'm not a huge Tsundere guy. Tsundere-style characters. I don't, like, hate the Tsundere archetype.
Here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
Don't tell me what to do. But, like, Shion is really cool and all. But I do also really like Kisara so far. She's got a lot of cool stuff going on for her. Playing as the main character in every Tales of game is, like, the point. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with mixing up characters, although you will run into the problem of, like, when you're playing a Tales of game, the only one you're ever really guaranteed to have stay in the party at all times is the main character. So if you get super used to playing as other characters, then you'll be in a rough spot. I didn't play as Luger in Xillia 2, I only played as Jude and Gaius. That's probably the only Tales of game where I didn't just play as the main character. I don't think there's anything wrong with mixing it up, though. It's just not my normal playstyle. Wait, do I need to rest? Did it recover all my CP and everything? Oh yeah, it did. Cool, we're good then. We're good. Let's look at weapons, potentially. Oh, we should sell, too. Wait. These 14 silver dog tags are worth 11k? Am I reading this right? Yo, let's go. That is fantastic. Look at all this astral mass! Oh my goodness, we're rich! I shouldn't sell all of it. This might be, like, actually worthwhile. I'm gonna sell 30 for now. Oh my word, this is the most money I've ever had in my entire life. I can't wait to spend it all on orange gels. I'll sell a little bit more than that. Chat, I'm rich. I'm pretty sure I could just buy the realm. Can I just buy Lenegus? I have to be the richest person in Tales of Arise history. I should just be allowed to buy the planet Rena. So many parallax stones. Okay, I think we're good on that. We can make the innocent lily because we have the fragments now. I do not have any lizard fins, unfortunately. That would be such a big buff for you, too. Unfort. You've already got the best thing you can have. Silver Sword the Owl. Yeah, it's pretty good buffs. You know what? Yeah, let's give you this, craft and equip. And then let's give you Innocent Lily, craft and equip. It's actually a pretty good looking gun as well. And then I can't make your thing. Also, it's dumb expensive. Why are your stabs so freaking expensive, dude? Oh, that enhances dark arts. That's really cool. See
Have
you
you
again.
guys checked your equipment lately?
Need to buy items. Ba-ba-bow. Do you have a favorite character out of all of the Tales of series? Probably Luke von Fabra from Tales of the Abyss. Yeah. Well, no. Gaius. Gaius from Tales of Xillia and Tales of Xillia 2. I was thinking of, like, protagonists, and Gaius is a protagonist in Xillia 2, but I always think of him as an antagonist first because of Tales of Xillia 1. Gaius from Xillia is definitely my favorite. After that, it's probably Luke, and then after Luke, it would be, like, Jude and Mila, like, as a combined unit. Jude and Mila, I love them both. I say this every time. I love them both as characters separately, but I really feel like Jude and Mila, like, meet their full potential character-wise when they are together as two characters side by side, which is how they were designed in my eyes. Maybe you shouldn't have bought 10 there, because we might get some from quests and stuff, but whatever, it's fine. I'm gonna buy 3 orange gels. I know it's gonna put us low on money, but ever since Ganabelt, we've been low on orange gels the entire game, and I want that to stop. So if I want that to stop, we have to start buying some at some point. And give me, like, 2 peach gels to be safe. I'm gonna hold the rest of my money for now. Thank you! Alright, well, do we have any side quests anywhere? This is the Mantis, which we definitely still can't beat. Let's really quickly go back here and see if that guy finally got his stupid fashion thing going.
We've reached our destination.
Indeed we have. This guy still looks the freaking same.
Mm-hmm.
I know what I want now to just go out and find it. Chat, am I stupid? Like, do I have to do something other than just wait for this side quest to continue? Like, do I need to be doing something different? It's just waiting? Okay. Seems a little weird, but whatever. Well, in that case, take me back to, Vicent. And I want to see if we get Kisara back before we leave for the next realm. So we're not going to go try and fight the dragon right now, but after we're, like, on our way to the next realm, we'll probably double back to fight the dragon, hopefully. How do you like Shield Girl and Pole Boy? Oh, they seem amazing. This is one of the strongest Tales of casts that I've seen in any of the games. Like, the cast is really strong. I like pretty much all of the characters. And Dohalim and Kisara definitely seem like they're gonna end up being some of my favorites, probably. Very, very cool characters.